Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome to the Walls Way, where every day we feed chickens, we talk to chickens, and we collect eggs from chickens. I want to thank you guys for tuning in on this nice, humid Sunday afternoon. And when I say humid, I say that with a capital H. It is humid. Been raining all day, and of course the sun does come out whenever we go to do our video, which I'm glad for that. We're not getting wet, but we are sticky. Chickens, how is everybody doing today? Are we all good? Doing all right? I see the rain has filled your water bowl up for me. That's nice. I appreciate that. So today's special chicken treats, we have another hot dog bun with some Ritz cheese crackers inside. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a far cry from a fresh salad or fresh sliced cantaloupe, sausage biscuits, stuff we usually give them. But when you ain't went to the grocery store, that's a treat right there all by itself. So we're going to go ahead and sit this right here. Actually, you know what we can do? I'll tell you what, just for fun, we're going to go ahead and give them a piece of the bun as an appetizer. Look at them. Old Mary Ann ain't waiting around. She wants it now. Go ahead and pop that in there. We'll get their food scooped out. This piece of bark right here was an interesting story. Yeah. He agrees. So it fell off the tree right there when it was raining. And I didn't hear it fall, but I was up on the porch and I heard the chickens, I heard them all just take off flying that way. They were over here and all you hear is wings flapping and they just went flying over there. And Wesson, he started doing his noise whenever he sees a predator, and I thought, well, something's out there. And then I saw this right here, how it kind of fell down a little bit, and there's a little bit of a piece of bark in there, but the wind had blew this off the tree. Yeah, he's telling you about it. Fell here and went in there, and it just, I guess it just scared the chickens, but it was kind of funny once I realized they were okay, what it was, you know, just a piece of bark falling down. They wasn't used to it. So we're going to sit it right here. We're going to scoop out some food. I do like to give the chickens treats, but I don't want to make them eat, you know, bread and crackers all the time. That's not good for their diet. That's why it is a treat, because they only get it once a day. Oh my goodness. Chickens. They like to run up against the gate or against the fence, and when they do, it kind of shakes it. I guess they're getting impatient. They just want some food. All right. Got that scooped out. All righty. We got that. We're going to go inside. I know, guys. I know. So we're going to go ahead and give them the rest of this bread right here. We want to be fast because they are also fast. All right. Chickens. We'll sprinkle her all about. Right now, if they got that, there's Thelma. Y'all watch. As soon as I say something about getting you know what out of the nesting boxes, she'll run back in there. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and give them their other treat. We do have some Ritz cheese crackers. Chickens can have bread and they can have cheese. You just don't want to give them a lot of it. I think 6 crackers between 24 chickens will be just fine. I'm trying to open it, so I'm not going to be able to talk for a minute. Some of y'all might enjoy that. It's very difficult to get open one-handed. This is a little harder than that banana. Coming at you, Winston. Oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to drop it on his back like that. We're going to squat down. We're going to watch him eat real quick, but I'm going to do it in the shade just because I'm fat and I don't like to be sweaty. Y'all like that cheese cracker, don't you? you get some, Wesson? Yep. That's why she ran away with it. She don't want to share. And that is also another fun fact about Wesson. She does not like to share. Can't say that I blame her. She's one of the OGs. We've had her for a while now, about a year. All these newcomers in here, she shouldn't have to share if she don't want to. All right, let's well, I thought we was missing somebody. Hello, Valentina. We're gonna go ahead and put this up. We're gonna get our egg carton, and we'll get started on our barn velder, however you want to say it. Chicken Spotlight Sunday. Hang that right there. This lazy dog. My goodness. Sleeping on the job. Yep. We'll go up here and get our egg carton. I'm going to put that in there. Alright, make sure I got my cheat sheet. I do have it in my pocket. And this is another empty. Nothing in it. Prince catch. It's crazy. Alrighty. Chickens, are we ready to learn something about ourselves? Yeah. Let me get by, chickens. I'm going to set this over here in the corner. Valentina, you watch that. Wesson. Where is Wesson? There she is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll introduce you to Wesson. She is our barn velder chicken. We've had her for about, I'm going to say right at a year now. Maybe a little over a year, but not by much. So I'm not sure how old she is. I'm going to say we've had her for a year, so she might be close to 2 years. Just because the man I bought them from, I bought several chickens from him in the past, and he said that she just begun to lay. So she's somewhere between 1 and 2 years old, I think would be a safe bet to say. But she is a barn velder. Barn velders are a Dutch breed chicken. They are crossbred from local Dutch chickens and various Shanghai birds. And I wrote Shanghai in quotations so I would remember this. But the Dutch called them Shanghai birds because they were local chickens imported from Asia all the way to Europe in the later 19th century. And when I say local, I meant they were local chickens in Asia. I guess Asian chickens that got imported to Europe in the later 19th century, and that's how they got the barn velder. They crossbred it with their chickens. So that's where that breed came from. Hey girl, I don't have any more food for you, but you sure are talkative. Sure are a pretty girl. They do lay about 180 eggs a year. That's what they produce. Speaking of produce, I have lost her. Okay, there she is. They live anywhere from 7 to 8 years, depending on their habitat, how well they're taken care of. And they get pretty big. A hen can get up to 6 pounds, whereas a rooster can get up to 9 pounds. And if I had to guess, I'd say she's probably maybe 5 pounds. She's not one of the bigger hens, so she's just a little underweight. But that's all right. Not a big deal. She gets fed very well. And you notice that the double-laced gold on her, yeah, if I can get a little closer, that's what they call double-laced gold, although she doesn't have that much. Again, she's the one right here on the right. She's got a little bit of green and blue in her when the sun hits just right. But according to Google Images, her color is the most popular color. It said double-laced gold. I don't see a whole lot of double-laced gold. I think Stacy right there behind her is more of a double-laced gold, but that's all right. We're going to go with it. Barn velder chickens, they do tolerate the heat better than most breeds, but they still need plenty of shade, just like most other birds. As long as you give them shade and water, they should be all right. They actually, according to Google, they prefer the cold weather. And I believe that because, you know, just like a dog, they got all those feathers. Well, dogs don't have feathers, but they got that fur and feather on them, so it does kind of help keep them warm. But they do tolerate the heat, you know, to be a darker colored bird. And like most breeds, they only lay for about 5 years. So 5 years, I've read that before in our previous spotlights. I just didn't want to write it down because it seemed to always come up when you're looking for a fact about a certain breed of chicken. 5 years, 5 years, 5 years. It's always 5 years. But I thought we'll go ahead and mention it on Wesson today. Hey girl, bless you. Wesson does sneeze quite a bit. I don't know what that's about. I know most chickens do sneeze, but she seems to always sneeze on camera for us. Hey girl. Yep, say my name's Wesson. I got that name because I bought 2 of them. She had a sister. I'm assuming sister. I'm assuming they came from the same, you know, mother and father, but I thought it was cool to name them Smith and Wesson. And Smith, unfortunately, got attacked by a raccoon, and we lost her. But we was able to keep Wesson. You know, we was able to get her in the coop, and that was something else, was getting her into this coop, because they were all free range in the backyard. But Wesson actually was one of the easier ones to get in the coop. I poured food down. You know, I did have some chickens in here I'd caught already. Poured the food on the ground, and she would come running. You know, naturally she's hungry, and she'd go right here and pace back and forth. And I just opened the door, and in she came. So she was definitely one of the easier ones to catch. But she is a real pretty chicken. The sun's hitting her just right. See if we can get a little bit of that blue and green on the side of her right there. So you can kind of see it. Hey, Wesson. Wesson. Yeah, she's found something. I think she's picking at little ants. I see some little black ants crawling on the ground. And she will find them. Oh, Wesson. She's a good girl. Well, she's good as long as the babies don't get there. All right, let's see what kind of eggs we're going to get. Now, Thelma, I know you do that, girl. As soon as the food's up, back she goes. But that's all right. She's sitting on some eggs. It's supposed to hatch here hopefully next weekend. The 28th is the projected date. So hopefully we'll get 4 more babies. I do not know what's going to come out of the eggs. I do know we have 2 Americana eggs. There's 2 blue eggs in there. And then I have a small tan colored egg, and then kind of a medium darker brown colored egg. So I have no idea what's going to come out of them. You can tell right here that is not an Americana chicken, but she did come out of a blue egg. Was it? No, wait. I don't know if it's her. It might have been this questionable rooster here. I can't be for certain. But it was really weird because, like I said, we had a couple blue and green eggs, and out comes 6 black chickens. Some of them were, where'd they go? Some of them were barred rock. Some of them were Jersey Giants, and some of them were crossed between olive egger and barred rocks. It was really weird, but we did have blue eggs, so you never know. One of these might lay a blue egg. If you go back to the video either last week or a few days before, can't be for certain, but Penelope, was it Penelope? No, it was Arizona. Arizona is a orange and yellow chicken. Let's see if we can go find her. She lays a green egg, believe it or not. And if I hadn't have got it on camera, I would have never believed it. Here she is. Arizona, right here. See, I lay green eggs, but I don't look nothing like an olive egger chicken. She definitely is a hybrid. We'll have to cover that. I think on my next spotlight, I think what I'm going to do is, because we have Arizona and we have Lucille right here, and I was going to do them today. I was actually thinking about doing them last Sunday, but it's really hard to find the specific breed of those 2. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a spotlight just on hybrid chickens and crossbred chickens. And it might sound like I'm cheating, but it's probably the best way. And believe it or not, there's a little bit more information on hybrid chickens than what you might think. But I am going to save Lucille. I was wanting her to get a little more camera ready till she gets a little bit more of her feathers to come back. But most likely, our very last chicken's going to be Thelma or Winston. They seem to be the fan favorites. All the comments, people like Winston, or that they'll mention Thelma. Thelma's my favorite. I just love me some Thelma. So most likely, we're going to save them two for last. I feel like if I went ahead and did Thelma or Winston, then people wouldn't want to tune in for the Spotlight Sunday. They still might, though. You never know, just to get some information. But I'm going to save them for last. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start here at number 4. Number 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. That's awesome. This one's got a little rough. Oh, there we go. A little rough on this end, but smooth up here on that end. It's interesting. 2. See, these little ones right here, they come from our golden laced Wyandottes, Lacey and Stacy. I do have one of those underneath Thelma. And then I have, this one feels like a Penelope egg. I don't have a Penelope egg under Thelma, but we do have one that color. And there's another one of those. Now this one, they almost look the same, but this one does not have quite the textures like the other ones did. That was something else. If you go back in the other day's video, I can't be for certain. Just, you know, when you do a video every day, it's kind of hard unless something just, you know, really sticks out when it happens to remember the name of the video. But these eggs right here, you can actually feel, come on, focus. Yeah, there we go. You can actually feel like the textures and stuff on them. All right, we're going to skip Valentina. We're going to skip Thelma. We're going to migrate down here to number 1. Number 1, we got 2 eggs. That one almost looked kind of pink. No, Wesson. Wesson. Girl, we just did a whole spotlight on you. You don't want to give people a bad opinion. You want to do good in front of the camera. When the camera goes away, you can go back to your normal characteristics. Let's give the people a good show, though. Ain't that right, Ginger? Maybe. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and go to Thelma. So we do have room for 5 eggs. 3, 4, 5. Alright, girl. I'm going to take this feather out of your way. Alright, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thelma's got 5 eggs, but she should really only have 4. So we got this one from her. The other ones are circled. Yep, those are the eggs she's supposed to be sitting on. We're going to leave her be. Valentina, I have never bothered her in the nest. This can go one of 2 ways. She can either, you know, be okay with it and let me lift her up, or she's going to let out a squawk, peck me, and go flying away. Let's see what you got here, old girl. You got 1 egg. 1 egg. Look at how easy that was. We're going to take this one from her. So she is in the process of laying an egg. So we have gotten 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs today. Again, that is average for today, or, you know, normal day. But because we have Valentina laying, it's probably safe to say she'll give us 1 more, and that would give us 10 for the day. So that's good. That's good. There's good chickens. Girl, I see you got some color on your back. You got color in your neck too. All 3 of y'all have that on the back of your neck. Y'all are definitely Winston's kids. Yep. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and shut her off right here. It is very humid out here, and you know, I'm just not quite built for it, obviously. But I hope you liked today's spotlight. I hope you learned a little bit about barn builder chickens. any questions or comments or requests about the channel, about the chickens, about coops, you know, feel free to ask. I do respond to all the comments. As always, do please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody you know about the Walls Way. Check him out. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks. See you later.